Hi there, my name's Terry, and I am just going to give the card a shuffle. And that one fell out. Oh, okay. So I've got the death card. Okay. Death. Sorry. Death doesn't mean that someone's going to die or anything like that. Okay. I'm going to put another one with that as well. I'll take one from the top. See what's coming. Right. Okay. Okay. So I did put a card, and it is a 3 of Swords for that as well. Okay. So endings are barely beginnings. Endings, sometimes things do need to come to an end, and sometimes things are a little bit of a process that you have to go through to process, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm being drawn with the 3 of Swords here. Okay. I have to, okay, so I've got do you know what, I've got a person that's actually come through from spirit. They had problems with their heart. Okay. And I feel like this person passed with who had a heart attack. And they are showing me like the heart murmur as well. Okay, it is a gentleman, but he just wants to come in and give you a message. Okay, so I don't know who this message is for, but I'm hoping that the person the message is for will receive this message. And it is a gentleman that's actually come through. He's quite persistent as well, and also he's quite a stubborn man. But also saying to me about Taurus, so he could have been a Taurian, or that time of the year. When's Taurus? It's at April time, isn't it? So it's something to do with April. Okay, April and Taurus. So he could have been a Taurian, or you are a Taurian yourself, or you know of a Taurian. Okay, now this gentleman is quite insistent on a message that he wants to bring forward for you. If you hear, I'm hoping you'll hear this message. I'm quite shocked at this. As I said, I just show up and do this, and I get whatever comes through at the time. But and this gentleman, he's also shown me he had background to do with military as well, because okay, so he's showing me walking in the trenches it's like World War II time. Okay, yeah, okay, World War II. He's walking around in the trenches, and he must have been, he's got like the army hat on. That should be like Dad's army. Okay, so whether he liked that or that program, that comedy program. Okay, but also military man. And also what he is saying to me is it could have been like an act of service, and he's saying to me like 2 years. So he could have done like an act of service for 2 years. And now he did see an awful lot of things that actually went on within that time. And he also saying to me, but he was a sergeant as well. So he could have been a sergeant in the army, in the military, and he's showing me building like trenches and things because he needed to keep his men safe. All right, he was like the watcher. He was watching. He was the observer person, and I've gone goose when I said that. So he was watching, the observer. He wanted to keep his troops safe. He wanted to keep his troops safe from harm. He would have rather got shot rather than his men, that these men were under him. And I've gone goosey when I said that. But also they show me it's something to do with Germans as well. Okay, so I mean I ain't got a clue, but I'm just seeing like a German swastika sign as well. Okay, so it's all to do with like the different troops and everything, but also it's saying to me like different cultures. Okay, so he travelled a lot also, so he was quite a worldly wise man. He knew when to speak up, he knew when to keep quiet, but also he's saying to me that there are quite a few things that he actually kept quite close to his chest. Okay, but also he's showing me heart problems. So he did have problems to do with his heart. He says, it's me ticker. It's me ticker. But okay, so also like he did have a sense of humor as well. Okay, but he says, I'm all right. I'm all right. And that's what he was like. So as if like he would just like laugh things off as well. Also, even though they did have a little bit of a stubborn side to him, but his stubborn side was because of what he experienced at that time when he was in the military. So there's two sides to this gentleman. Okay, so he was his army person, and then he was his normal person, like father, brother, son. You know, he was a family man also. So family, he had family values. Okay, so and that was it. That was really really important to him. But he loved what he did, and he wouldn't have changed his life at all. And he was very, very appreciative of the life that he did have. But he is saying to me, but when it was my time to go, it was my time to go. He basically, he's also showing me like he could have had problems with his legs as well. Because this is what he's showing me. Okay, and also his teeth. He had his teeth. He's showing me he's put his teeth in the jar. Okay. Oh dear, do you know what? Right, he's such a lovely, lovely gentleman here. He's I like do you know what? He's just a lovely, lovely human being. Lovely, lovely person. Very, very kind heart. But he comes with love. He comes with compassion. So because this gentleman has come through, I hope that is some, you know, like I hope that somebody sees or hears this message that needs to hear it. But he says he's all right. I'm all right. That's what he says. He's all right. Okay. So anyway, it says God bless. Okay, but he said the message there also is you can only do your best. All right. Thank you. Okay, thank you. As I said, I never know what's gonna come through when I do these readings. I just come up here, sit here, press record, and just do. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a good one, and take care and enjoy what you're doing. Be kind to yourselves. Take care. Much love, Terri.